Gotta put out the flame. What's up guys, WOOO here, back again with another Division 2 build video. Welcome back. Today's build, this is my Burger King bleed build using ongoing directive, and it is so much fun. And guys, through gritted teeth, I'm actually enjoying the Burger King exotic LMG. It's turned into a really nice weapon to have, and it's always there in my 6-7 weapons. I've always just keep it there for maybe, shall I? And this is the build it shines most in. Of course guys, if you enjoy this video, you enjoy this build, thumbs doodle, that really helps. It does, it helps me and the channel. And finally, if you're new to the channel, drop the woo bomb on the sub button. Ding the bell to be notified when I upload my content. Guys, let's woo this. Now the build guys, the whole purpose of the build is I need to proc as much, again, status effects or as many status effects to create me killing NPCs, which will proc my hollow point ammo. And we know with the Burger King, you can just shoot for days because of, yeah, the talent. It's literally shoot for days. So, finding ways to proc that, there is, again, with this, there's many ways. But this is the way I am enjoying most. Of course, I'm running ongoing directive. I feel it's a really good setup, it's highly underused, and it is a lot of fun. I'm using Survivalist. I feel that's the best way to roll with this build because I can't see any other difference. I can't see why you wouldn't roll with Survivalist. I feel it's the best or go-to. But of course, guys, you roll with what you want and what suits your playstyle. And of course, I am rolling with 5 offensive attributes because I'm rolling with a Burger King, so I need some damage output. I need some damage on this build. Now with this, guys, with this, it is 5 offensive, 0 defensive, 1, yes, guys, 1 utility stat, 726k armor, and 1 skill tier. Let's go for the build. Now the mask, of course, is Vile Mask. I feel this is key for me to really create carnage with the Burger King. Sorry, guys, retract this. Bullet King. Force a habit. Okay, so Toxic Delivery. That's what it's all about, this talent. The attribute status effects has a protection and a nice 11.9% crit damage mod. Toxic Delivery. Status effects also apply a damage over time debuff for 10 seconds. Total damage dealt is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade damage and increased by your status effect attributes. So again guys, there's many ways how you can interpret this. You can stack as much in status effects so NPCs have that, again, that tick of damage for longer, which means you can deal more damage, and again, hopefully proc it more often. That's fine. Or you can go down the damage route, which is the route I've gone down. It's entirely up to you. Personal preference, folks. I like the Vile Mask. I think that, again, the spread of the disease is awesome with ongoing directive, and I feel I recommend it in all honesty. Now, ongoing directive, what is it and what does it do? Now, guys, this is a highly underused set, and for many reasons, because you can create a lot of carnage with other sets, and I get it, and even, you know, a full high end, it will shine. Now, ongoing directive is a fun gear set that has recently been changed. They've changed the emergency requisition talent into something which is actually quite useful. So, 2-piece will get you 15% status effects. The 3-piece is 30% reload speed, which I'm not going to benefit from that because I'm using the Burger King. The 4-piece is rules of engagement. Killing a status affected enemy grants hollow point ammo for your active weapon. Hollow point ammo amplifies weapon damage by 20% and applies bleed on hit, which is great. Now, if we can hold it there, guys, and just pause and just say, why am I using the Burger King? Why I feel it's best in slot. I feel with this build, because you will get 100 ammo. Sorry, guys, 99 ammo. 99 bullets, which is amazing. Rather than your generic 40 or generic 30 or 50, feckin' 99. That's really, really good. And that, again, that's more chance to, again, deliver more damage and more bleed. So, I feel the Burger King, yeah, best in slot on this build. Attributes, weapon damage, critical hit damage, and critical hit damage mod. And the talent from the chest piece is Parabellum rounds. Increases hollow point ammo weapon damage amplification to 35%. So that's an extra 15% amplified damage. That's great. I feel the chest piece is your best go-to. I have tried this with trauma, which is a lot of fun, but you lose a lot of damage also. So that's something to bear in mind whilst using this build. Now the holster, which again is ongoing directive, it is weapon damage and crit damage. I have not re-rolled this yet, guys. I've not re-rolled it at all. I'm not too sure whether to go for weapon damage, crit damage. Again, I'm on the fence. This is just dropped for me, so it is what it is. Knee pads, weapon damage, and of course critical hit damage. And then the backpack is again the last piece of ongoing directive. Weapon damage, crit chance, and critical hit damage. Is trauma specialist. Increases the duration of your bleed status effects from 50%, by 50%, and all bleed damage done by 100%, and requires, of course, rules of engagement, which is the chest piece talent. So, guys, yeah, this is a really good setup. I feel backpack and chest piece I would choose on my build. Now, the last piece is my Contractor's gloves. I'm using that because, one, I want that 10% LMG damage bonus. I feel that's key. And of course, I like the damage to armor, which is fantastic. And it should be on most people's DPS builds, damage to armor and damage to targets out of cover. And then 11.7% critical hit damage. So what you'll see with this when I go for the stats is there's not a lot of crit and a lot of crit damage. I understand that completely, but because of ongoing directive, you're at a point where to amplify it past 50% and with the Burger King, you're going to struggle. You're really going to struggle because it's either your crit chance or crit damage will falter. So that's something to bear in mind once you see the stats. Now, let's take a look at the skills. I've simply gone for the Fixer Drone, just keep me alive a little bit longer. And then in terms of mods on that, duration, armor repair, and health. And then, of course, I've opted for the Reviver Hive. But again, these are open to interpretation, whatever you want. You can go for some nice bleed on there and have the Hive Stinger to make sure that's active more often. I feel I don't need it. Sometimes, with me personally, this is my playstyle. I just can't stop shooting with the Burger King. I just go, I'm all in. Even though my armor's depleting, I screw it, I'd go all in. And there's, on occasions, I will go down and then the Hive Restorer picks me up. And that's why I'm using the Hive Reviver, sorry. But it's, again, untapped. So you can go the Stinger route if you're a little bit more careful than I am. Then that may benefit you in terms of getting that extra bleed, which is extra hollow point ammo. Something to bear in mind. Now, guys, weapons, Burger King. There you go, 80.3k damage, 850 RPM, and 100 in the mag. We know it's not 100, it is 1,000. 14.3% LMG damage, 11% damage to targets out of cover, and 10% critical damage. The talent is where this sings and shines. This weapon never needs to be reloaded. For every 100 bullets that hit an enemy, replenish some ammo to you and your allies' reserve. So this is a team-orientated build as well. The weapon is underrated. I'm one of them guys, I did a video to say this weapon is just underpowered, underwhelming. And I tried many builds. I didn't try this build. This build is where it absolutely is perfect. And it is my best weapon to use on this build. It's fantastic. We know the mods are fixed, guys, so it is what it is. They are stability and critical hit chance. And obviously that massive big fat mag. Now your secondary and your sidearm, irrelevant, guys, because all you use is the Burger King. So that's irrelevant, mechanical animal, and the TDI card, that is just don't worry about it, because I don't use it. I never use it. I just use the Burger King. Now, if you take a look at the stats, and 21% critical chance, which isn't a lot. I know it's not a lot. 136.9% critical damage. I know, guys. I know it's highly frustrating. I'd like more crit. I have built this with extra crit to about 37%, which was good, which was great, but I did more carnage with this. My hollow point ammo was stocked up more. That means more damage, I find. So I went down the route of the Vile Mask. I think that suits this build better. There's some nice crit damage once you are critting. Happy days. Again, every time I've run this in a group, there has always been someone rolling with Cody's Mask, and you know that's extra crit chance and damage. So something to bear in mind if you're going to set this up. My all weapons damage bonus is 74.3%, and my LMG damage bonus is 39.3%. Okay, guys, let's take a look in the range how this works. So, for demonstration purposes, it's on easy. Okay, we'll see there, guys. You see there. Now, what happens now is, again, if I take an NPC down, it doesn't proc anything. It won't proc anything for you, which is fine. What I'm going to do now is throw this nade. And go for it. If you look at my hollow point ammo, it's just, yeah, for days. And the Vile Mask, that will just keep spreading. And you can see, in terms of the duration, and again, my ammo is still there. And again, we know, obviously, NPCs will be a little bit tankier than this in heroic content. And now you can see why I'm saying there is unlimited bleed on this. It's a nice setup, guys. It's actually quite nice. I wish there was more crit. I think more crit would be even better. There's a lot of weapon damage, which is great. And it's the Burger King, so it is what it is. And I'll just leave it there. You can see I'm still at 1,000 ammo, 94 hollow point rounds, and I've not reloaded. And you can still see it shreds. Even if I've had a cup of tea and a break and a Kit Kat, and there you go. So, do you invest in more crit hit chance? Do you invest in more crit hit damage? Do you replace the Vile Mask? Do you think that's a good idea? I feel, by looking at this, what's the point? I want that nice extra status effects. And again, that's one grenade. Easily can't, just keep spamming. Happy days, nice weapon damage, nice status effects. I feel this is a very good build, guys, and I highly recommend it to use it in PvP content in a group. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video, enjoy the build, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.